Chantel, like a little child, like a teenager, like an early 20 something, has decided to stay with her husband. But she deleted this video because apparently Salah sent nudes to this fan that he was flirting with. Thank you to Unicorn Pondu for covering this because I couldn't find the video.
Why, hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. And of course, Chantal uploaded another video called I Love Him. And a very timely video right after probably her most successful live stream, and probably in a while, has me kind of convinced that either this is fake or this was heavily fabricated or they're playing into it, whatever the case may be. But I guess let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hi guys, I'm gonna not edit this, so there might be pauses and ums and all that crap, so... Anyway, I'm gonna follow up to my previous live stream where I was freaking out because I learned of some conversation of sexual nature that was going on between Salah and someone else. Anyway, so I did a lot of talking with him.
I can only assume that the reason that she's got a picture up rather than actually showing herself in her Kia in a park is because she is in a location where she doesn't want the background filmed.
And probably should have done that before I came to the internet freaking out, but I have the track record of when something goes wrong, I impulsively go live and just let it all out. So, which brings me to some reasons I've decided to make the decision I did. I decided to forgive him and move on and try to. Because, number one, which, you know, you...
Right.
But I tell you...
I haven't heard very many outbursts from me during this relationship compared to the previous encounter.
I mean, at the beginning, though, it was pretty rough, and you do go off every, now and then, but anyways.
With someone who shall be remain nameless. There's no tea with Salah. There's no abuse story. There's no...
Chantel, you literally flew halfway across the world to live with a guy that you met on Tinder and found out yesterday morning that he has some weird fucking fetishes that are absolutely not acceptable, and that he was discussing them with one of your fans. Okay, though.
Anything bad. He's always been treated me like a queen. He was always been an amazing husband, and this is all kind of shocking for me. And I do believe that he loves me, and I say that because you can just kind of feel it, you know, when I mean...
We can't. Nobody can. Like, not even your VIBs, I don't think, even can feel it. Like, no. No, when I see you two, I'm just like, oh, here they go again. Like, still trying to play pretend or whatever. Like, I don't know who you're trying to fool, Chantal, but, like, nobody believes that. Not one single person.
Also, you can love someone and still cheat on them because that was my situation. I loved my ex, and I still did it.
No, you can't, Chantal. You obviously did not love your ex if you cheated on him. You fucked around. And that's exactly what's happening to you right now. You don't fucking cheat on somebody that you love.
I just had needs I couldn't communicate to him, and I had my own issues. And it had nothing to do with my love for him. And I feel like Salah comes from a...
Okay, so you go from like, oh my god, cheaters are the worst, yada yada, cheaters, oh my god, that's so bad, yeah, but now all of a sudden, like, oh my gosh, guys, let's be sympathetic towards cheating people, even though I also cheated before. Girl, what? I mean, Chantal, you said it yourself. Once a cheater. That's your own words.
And I'm not excusing his actions. I'm not at all. But I'm giving my reasoning to why I'm deciding to work it out.
I mean, aren't you, though, if you really think about it, like, validating this, you know?
And number one is I love him. I love him. Other than this incident, he's been nothing but good to me. And I think, I believe.
Are you sure about that? Because those text messages say something completely else. I'm not exactly sure if you saw them or not, but they're not good if they're real. Well, no, they are real, but allegedly, he put out a community post addressing it and kind of validating that they're real. But like, yeah, Chantal, he didn't speak super highly of you in those. But I mean, if you want to be stupid and take him back, you guys really do deserve each other. At the end of the day,
believe him when he says it would never.
Dude, is this why last week you were saying that you were afraid that he would want to have multiple wives? Is this where that came from? Is that you thought that he would need to have multiple wives to satisfy him? Is that where it came from, Chantal? That you already knew this was probably going on, right? And it just became public because what's her face actually decided to put it out on Twitter. Is that what happened here? Did you already know he was cheating on you? Did you give him permission? Did you tell him that it was an open relationship that way? Do you want to be a little bit more honest with us about what just happened here?
Happen again. You know, he's told me, like, I will hurt myself before I hurt you again. And, you know, I just have these fetishes that I've just been so afraid to communicate to you because you're my wife and I feel ashamed of that. And,
you know, I'm sorry, but the kind of fetishes that he described, defecating on his lover, peeing and defecating on his lover, where do you draw the line, Chantal? Are you then cool with if he's into cutting or strangling or, you know, like even more severe types of violence? Where do you draw the line of these are acceptable fetishes?
like, you can come to me, you know, like, I can't promise I can do everything, but, it's very private and embarrassing, you know, private stuff. But, you know, as for, I mean, fetishes go, it doesn't mean you're a bad person if you have fetishes, no matter how.
Yeah.
But like, wasn't that you that also was just completely dunking on them the entire time? Like that entire live stream, you were dunking on them, right? So now all of a sudden you forgive him and yada yada yada. Wow, just I know that this is going to be some stupid, but like I didn't think it was going to be this stupid.
Even grape ones. I mean, some people like that. Like, if you look at the screenshots, this person came to him and said that they liked that kind of thing. And, you know, I don't. So, I mean, that's the thing.
Right. Okay. So she approached him and just happened to think that he might be into defecating on her, right? That's what you would have us believe at this point? That's where you want our minds to go, is that this was entirely the fangirl's fault. When he's the married man, he's the one that has a responsibility to be faithful. She does not, because she's a single woman. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. And you yourself have gone by that belief system for a long time, which is why you're like, hey, I'll, you know, get together with this guy from Turkey, even though he's married, because when he's out of the country away from his family, it's okay for him to cheat, right? Okay. You're leaving out the part where he wanted her to come to Kuwait while you were out of town. You're leaving out the part where he has rape fantasies, right? So, you're cool with these fetishes. You're gonna try and work through them? Okay.
So he knows that. But I think also it doesn't make him a bad person to have fetishes. He's never abused me or even alert to any of this in private life, which is why it's so out of left field for me. It doesn't even seem like my.
I don't believe that for a fucking second. There's no way he had these fetishes and she never knew a damn thing about it. I'm sure she got shit on.
Salah, but
like, that's him. That's the man that you married, and you were so in love. You guys were soulmates, but now all of a sudden, like, oh my gosh, I don't even know him anymore. I don't even know him, guys. Girl, what?
he's obviously been hiding a side of, desire that he just doesn't, he can't help it. And, he never did.
He can't help it? For real? So he has these sick thoughts going through his head, and he can't help it? Do either of you go to therapy? Like, what the fuck?
Anything in person. He didn't show any nudes to this person or anything like that.
This is Revlon Super Lustrous
that's his
lipstick.
bag.
It's the #1 lipstick in the United States.
Just conversation, which is still cheating, I know. But I'm trying to be mature and understanding, and this is my marriage. This is real life. I don't want to just give up too easy. If there's love there, I think it's worth working on it. I'm at least giving another.
At what point is it going to be like, oh god, this is bad, I need to get out? Like, if this was not like it, how much farther is he going to push and like test his boundaries with her? If this is the case, if this is like not relationship ending worthy, how much farther is it gonna go before something happens? Like, honest to God question, because I cannot imagine, like, is reading those messages about like what he said about her, and then like after the fact, and even like the first breakup, he said that like he never loved her, I believe. Oh god, it's been forever ago. But history repeats itself, and here we are again.
Try.
Oh.
Oh no, I should. No, I should have downloaded it. No. Oh, okay. Well.
Because she deleted it, you guys. Once she found out that he actually did share nudes, she deleted the video.
Oh, I don't have that downloaded. I'm sorry, I don't have. Okay, well, until further notice, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are back. I'm so sorry for that, but, we saw what happened, and I want to say a big, huge thank you to Just Saying for sending this to me on Twitter. I very much appreciate it. Lesson learned, download anything that she, posts from here on out, I suppose. But I have a feeling it's because, she's going to mention about nudes and stuff, about, like, oh, he never sent any nudes. Well, I checked Twitter, and let's just say that that's not entirely true. There was a lot of weenies soaring through the interwebs, is all I'm going to be saying. Well, by a lot, I mean, like, one photo that we know of. Anyways.
I miss my family. I don't want to ruin our family. I'm not saying I ruined it. I know his actions did. But I feel like he's really sorry. And I do love him. And I just don't know how I can live without him in my life, because he's been so good to me, like I said. So I'm willing to give it another try.
I'm sure you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine if you walk away from the situation, and that's the best thing you could do right now. You should not be in Kuwait. You should not be with this dude. You should not be asking him to hook you up with his friends. I mean, because that's literally what you did on the other live stream. That's so gross, Chantal. I mean, why? Why is it so important for you to be with a Middle Eastern guy from Kuwait?
Well, let's just say the future is very short-lived.
We'll work on that in private. And
oh, I'm sure you will. Can't.
He's trying to prove to me that, I can trust him again, and it takes time. But, he's shown me anytime I shouldn't have do this either.
Oh, well, let me tell you what, sweetheart. He's shown a lot of something else. Let me tell you something.
Right.
It's not good to do that, but looked at his phone and he doesn't accept any messages from anyone. You know, like I have the screenshots here. There's like somebody who's like a huge hater and they're trying to talk to my husband. What is wrong with you people? And for the person who reached out to Salah to do this, and I'm not saying Salah should have never answered, but you're disgusting and you're fucking pathetic and you need therapy.
Why don't you hold both of them accountable instead of just going after her? Why don't you use that same exact energy towards him? Because it takes two to tango, sweetheart, and he's not dancing alone in this salsa.
More than I do. I don't to do that. But anyway, I really don't know what clout you're looking for, but good luck. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if anyone's been in that situation where you are married and you have a family. It's not kids, but to us, our pets are family, okay? I don't want to see it destroyed so quickly. I want to give it another try. And, you know, we promised, no matter what, to communicate with each other our wants, our needs, our desires. And yeah, I know the type of fetish looks bad, but I mean, he wouldn't hurt a fly in real life. If it's consensual kind of fetish, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's taboo, but it doesn't make a person a bad person. So, if you want to unfollow me, if you want to cancel me, whatever, go for it.
Well, let's just say that you deleted this before anyone can actually watch this through all the way, so it's just like they broke up and then now it's like, I swear, it's just like today it's just been so weird. Like, they broke up, oh my god, this stuff came out, oh wait, no, they're back together. Like, before anyone can even process about what was just posted, she's already deleted it. Mm-hmm. Wild.
I do appreciate you guys listening to me earlier. It really means a lot. And don't worry about me. I am wiser when it comes to relationships, actually, which is why I'm...
Really?
Are you though? Because I don't think marrying a man that you've barely known, or meeting someone that you barely know halfway across the world just to get a ring on your finger, I don't think that kind of qualifies you as that, but like, okay.
I'm trying to be mature about it, you know, because weighing everything else against everything, like with our relationship, I think it's worth another try. The love is there, and the way he treats me is phenomenal. He's not perfect, you know, but everything else was so real. Everything about how he would treat me online, the mushy stuff, he's like that in real life. And I don't think he knew how to approach me.
He was making a fool of himself online. What are you even talking about? I mean, and you probably were encouraging that. But he was making an absolute fool of himself online, Chantal. And now he's been exposed as a disgusting cheater. Not even just like a cheater who just happened to have some sexting going on with another woman. But somebody who has really bizarre and disgusting fetishes. And you're like, I don't know, you know, everybody has fetishes. Really? I'm not going to be peeing on my partner. I'm not going to be fucking taking a shit on the back of my partner. What the hell, even?
Like, maybe he was ashamed of that side of him and he didn't want to bring it to his wife, you know? Like, I'm not supposed to talk about our sex life and everything, but our, you know, life like that is, intimate life is just more loving and passionate, not so, like, fetishy. So, yeah. Anyway, it's for us.
How many times did he shit on your back? How many times did he fucking shit on you, Chantal? How many times did he enact a rape fantasy with you? Right?
Work on in private. I'm just sorry this happened, but I'm strong. I think I can understand it from a different viewpoint that a lot of people probably wouldn't. Like, oh, you shouldn't give...
You might be strong, but he's apparently concerned that he can't lift you. Right? He can lift the other girl, but he can't lift you.
Another chance. He's so horrible. I don't think he's horrible. He's been nothing but good to me and supportive. And, you know, taken good care of me. Like, really good care of me in ways that most people will never believe, but I'm done trying to prove my... Anyway, that's all I have to say.
I thought that you said that this wasn't edited, but that was an edit.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, I think we're going to take a small break from the internet. I'll catch up with you guys soon. I don't know. My cameos again are open, but as for videos, maybe in the new year. But I just want to work on my family right now. Still obviously very heartbroken, but the way I love this man, I don't want to just throw him away because
I don't believe that for a second. She's going to respond to the React channel.
he's very valuable to me. And I recognize that people make mistakes when they're lonely, you know, and they have these desires that they just feel like they can't communicate to anyone. So,
Right.
This is like an episode of Hannah Montana. Like, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. That's what it feels like. Just like, okay, Hannah Montana, you're stuck between two worlds and your man and whatever. Girl, Ashley, calm down. Or I guess maybe Hannah, Miley, I don't know. Whoever it is, calm down.
it's easier to do it behind a screen and messages. It's discreet. Like, I kind of get it. I'm surprised at myself that I kind of get it. And I know it seems like I'm excusing behaviors. I'm definitely not. I'm just trying to understand them. I'm trying to understand, it comes from a very sexually repressed culture. And the religion can be too. So, anyway, thanks for listening, guys. See you later.
Okay, there we are. Yeah, I was not expecting any of that, but, so this is deleted, and a big thank you to Just Saying again for helping me with the, last part of that. I really do appreciate it, and, with that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it.
I don't know how sexually repressed he was if he was hanging out in the red room. I saw some footage of that yesterday. I mean, he clearly was seeking this shit out. He was living on his own when in Muslim culture he's apparently supposed to stay at home until he gets married. Okay, all right, Chantel. If this is how you want to live your life, I don't even know what to tell you, because I can't wish you well. I'm scared for you, and I think honestly you should just stay in Canada, build up some money so that you can get an apartment. You can probably do that while you're living rent-free with your aunt or your mom or whoever you're staying with right now. I mean, build up a reserve, go get your apartment, and get the hell out of this crazy-ass situation.